everybody, how you doing? This is Steve here, back once again, another guitar video for you. This is actually my first guitar video that I've done this year, so since my last video I've had a few new people who've subscribed to the channel, so thank you very much and hello to you. Please stick around. I hope that you're enjoying all of my previous videos, and I hope you're going to enjoy the ones that I do for you this year. So, what am I going to talk about today? Well, I put out a few questions on my Instagram account actually. I think it was a couple of weeks ago, just asking people, you know, what sort of stuff would you be interested in seeing. And, you know, one of the responses that I got was people saying, oh, you know, you should do some rig rundown videos and talk about your gear and what you're using and how you're using it. And I haven't really, well, I did one kind of ages ago when I was on a show. I think it was this time last year actually, and that was just sort of a bit kind of off the cuff sort of thing. I had a bit of spare time, so I thought I'd decided to do it, but I haven't done one since. So anyway, I'm off to go out and perform in Barcelona in just under a couple of weeks now with the amazing guys and girls in Forever Jackson, and that means I'll be taking what I call my fly rig with me. That's the gear that I use whenever I go overseas. So, seeing as I've had that set up in my house for a couple of days so as I can practice the songs, I thought that it'd be a good one to kick off with. I'll talk to you a little bit about that. So, that's what we're going to do. Alright, so, I'm going to quickly stop this, I'm going to reposition the camera, and then we can talk about it. Alright people, so here it is. This is my fly rig. This is what I use on all my overseas gigs. So let me talk you through it. Alright, so the main part of it is obviously this. This is a very old Boss GT6 that I picked up second hand. I think I paid about £91 for it, which works out something like about 118 US dollars or something around about there. And it's actually a pretty decent unit, especially I think for going out on the road, because unlike some of the other Boss ones that came before and after it, it's not made of plastic, it's made of metal. It's built like a tank, so it's pretty good for travelling. And there's a few other things going on as well. It's one thing that's going on is this little foot switch down here. This actually has two functions. Button A is my tuner, and button B is a tap tempo for the delay sounds that I use. With the Jackson show, I only have 4 sounds. I have a clean, I have a rhythm, I have a lead, and I have another clean with a phaser on it, and that's pretty much sound-wise all I'm using. Now, one thing that I have to say about the Boss GT6 here is the clean sounds on this are actually pretty good. You know, I mean, Boss cleans always are. Unfortunately, the distortions on this unit are absolute garbage. They are just awful. And I mean, I do appreciate, I mean, this unit was released, I think it was 2001. So I kind of appreciate at the time they were probably considered really, really good. But I mean, dude, trust me, they just absolutely suck. So what I'm using instead, because this thing's got an effects loop on it, I am using, for all my distortion sounds, the Boss Metal Zone over there, which I believe is one of the best distortion pedals ever made. If you don't believe me, I'm going to put a link to the video that I did up on the screen right now. Check that out and let me know what you think. Now, the other thing is, when I go overseas, because my band isn't called Metallica or Iron Maiden, you know, I don't have the luxury of flying all my own gear around the world with me. And as a result of that, you never really know what you're going to get the other side. So when I get to wherever I'm going, if the amplifier that I have there is, you know, is pretty good, I can, of course, you know, plug this thing in, and I've got all my sounds there, no problem whatsoever. If there isn't an amplifier provided, or there is, but it, you know, it's just awful or whatever, I'll just DI this straight through the PA system, and that works out as well. So yeah, that's that, and that pretty much is it. It's a pretty simple setup. So yeah, all right, people. So there you go. That is my live rig for whenever I go overseas. So there you go. There's not really much more to say, apart from the fact that, you know, obviously if rig rundowns are your thing, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, you know, please like and please hit the subscribe button, and I will be back with you with more stuff very soon. Alright everyone, thanks for watching, take it easy, bye bye.